everyone, it's Jenny here and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a special question and answer video to celebrate reaching 600 subscribers. I got a wide variety of different questions from you guys and I've put some of the questions together which were the most commonly asked ones, so I'm going to get straight into them. The first question is, how did you discover idol groups and what was the first song that you listened to? The first ever idol group that I came across was actually Morning Musume. Back in 2007 when they released their amazing single Onani Sachiare. I found that it wasn't actually the music video that I found, but it was a live performance that they did of it on YouTube, and I fell in love with the song and just the big energy that they had with performing it. So that's how I first discovered J-pop, and then I discovered the rest of Hello Project, and the rest carried on from there. The second question is, if you could join any real life idol group, which one would it be? See, I definitely love to follow Hello Project, but there's a lot of idol groups that I love to follow outside of Hello Project, and I was thinking about this question quite a bit before filming this video, and it came down to Baby Metal. I don't know whether you guys still count Baby Metal as an idol group, but I quite like rock music as well as J-pop. And so being able to put the different genres of music together and performing in big massive music festivals and big massive arenas is just a big massive dream come true, and I'm so jealous that they managed to go out and do that at such a young age. So I'd quite like to join Baby Metal, but I'm quite old for that group now, but a girl can dream. The third question is quite a long question. The song Fallen Rose, is there any connection between the song and your group Crystal Rose? Obviously the title Fallen Rose probably sounds similar to Crystal Rose, but there isn't actually any connection between this song and the group Crystal Rose. And the second question is, your songs are so deep and heartfelt. I'm wondering, is your song writing about real life issues that you have had? I do like to write about songs that I find a connection with, so it doesn't necessarily have to be about a real life situation. It could be about an emotion that I feel that day that I kind of want to make a story out of. But with this song, I guess it kind of relates back to when I was younger, and you know, you'd have a crush on a boy at school, or you know, you have a crush on a guy, you know, even when you're older and they don't reciprocate the same feelings and they fall in love with another girl, and you've built yourself up to have this connection with this person, and then to find out that they're in love with somebody else can be very heart crushing. So I really wanted to write about that kind of experience that I've had way back when I was a young teenager. I was a bit naive, I think, but I wanted to kind of write about that from an older perspective, I think, so that was kind of like the main reason why I wrote Fallen Rose the way that I did. And another thing that I quite liked about Fallen Rose is that I quite like a lot of history, and I love reading about love in history, and there is a lot of love stories in the history of England, and I guess like the rose was kind of a connotation of falling for somebody that seems quite perfect for you, but at the same time they're quite hurtful as well, you know, because you have a rose that's quite a pretty flower, but at the same time you don't want to get pricked by its thorn. So that's kind of the connotation with using a rose as a symbol. The next question is, this person has two questions. If you could pick a dream role to play on stage or in a film, what or who would it be? There's quite a lot of roles that I'd love to perform in theatre. I've played quite a few roles that I always loved and wanted to perform. I've played Hero in Much Ado About Nothing. I played a witch in Macbeth, and that was quite a lot of fun. But in terms of the future, I think one dream role that I'd love to have would be Christine Daae in Phantom of the Opera. I absolutely love that musical and I love singing the songs, but because the show's so popular, there'd be quite a high expectation for me to fulfill that role. But if the opportunity came around for me to audition for that role, I would definitely give it a go. And the second question is, what song by a famous artist, be it J-pop or not, do you wish you had produced, sung as an original Jenny Hayes song? There's quite a lot of songs out there that I'd love to have had like produced or wrote. One song that I definitely am in love with at the moment is Muki Deshi Demuki Ate by Morning Musume. That song is just very, very infectious. The lyrics are quite empowering, but at the same time, the music just makes me want to get up and dance and join in with the choreography. And I don't listen to an awful lot of dance music, but the kind of dance music that is in that song is something that I'd quite like to incorporate into a future song. So if I could have wrote that song, I wish I could have. And the next question is that I've been receiving quite a lot from you guys is, have you left Crystal Rose? The answer is no, I have not left Crystal Rose. I know I release quite a lot of solo stuff outside of Crystal Rose, but my solo stuff is a separate thing from that Net Idol group. So don't worry, I'm not graduating the group anytime soon. And we have a lot more UK performances coming up this year. We have 2 through the summer. The first performance will be at Yorkshire Cosplay Con, which I believe is on the first weekend of June. And then we're also going to be performing at London Anime and Gaming Con at the end of June / beginning of July. But more information will come about those events in an upcoming video. And another question that I received last minute before I did this video was, are you going to see Juice Juice in the UK? And the answer is definitely yes. I have spent years and years hoping that just any J-pop group that I loved would come to the UK to perform, and whenever they've announced world tours, it's always been either in America or in France, and sadly I don't have a passport at the moment, so I haven't been able to travel over to France. But I'm just very, very happy that Juice Juice have announced their date to perform in the UK, so I'm definitely going to be attending the show there. So if you guys want to meet up with me, that would be quite fun and cool, and we can maybe hang out and fangirl about Hello Project. So that's the main amount of questions that I received. I received quite a lot of questions, but a lot of them were quite the same, and so I thought I'd just kind of cut them down into the main questions that you guys are asking. So thank you guys for watching this Q&A. I had a lot of fun answering your questions. I will probably do another Q&A when I reach my next subscriber milestone, if I'm lucky to progress that far. And again, thank you so much for the support that you've given Fallen Rose. The PV's gone over like 200 and something views, which is a lot for me. But I've received a lot of great feedback about the song, and I'm just so happy that you guys have supported me with the song. And I've noticed as well, there's been quite a lot of comments about how my song sounds quite similar to another J-pop song. And I do want to say I've never had the intention of copying another song, but I did listen back and there is quite a lot of similarities with it, but I just kind of wanted to put it out there that I didn't really intend for the song to be ripped off from another song. I wrote the song completely separately from that song, and the producer that I worked with, you know, we worked with like a lot of different inspirations to come down with the final track, but there was no intent of stealing a melody or a tune or words from any other song. So I kind of just wanted to explain that to you guys, because I know some of you guys might be annoyed that it might look like I've ripped off a song, but that wasn't my intent. Unfortunately, I've fallen into the trap of being too inspired by certain artists, and I've accidentally fallen into that trap. But no, the song is originally written by me, and the music was made by an amazing producer called Sad Ali, and I worked on the lyrics myself and the composition. So I kind of just wanted to explain that to you guys, because you've probably been wondering about that as well. So thank you guys for watching the Q&A once again, and I hope you have a fantastic day or night wherever you are. And if you have any questions for an upcoming Q&A, put them down here in the comments below, as well as probably a future announcement video when I do my next Q&A. So until I see you guys, have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.